How do you feel about racism in sports?
Racism in sports is a big issue. Racism is a terrible thing, and we've come a long way. We got a long way to go. Clearly, sports are an enormous opportunity to address so many things about the human will, about progress, about competition, about teamwork, about people doing the right thing and playing fairly. I think sports can be a galvanizing factor more than just wins and losses, but really changing people and helping society move forward. So sports should do its part to fight racism.
Have you ever had a player complain about abuse or racism? If so, how did you deal with it?
It's been infrequent, but that doesn't make it okay. And yes, I have had one or two over my 14 years as head coach here at Davidson. A couple times we've had some poor choice of words either by an opponent or by a fan in the stands. These are at away games. I'll keep the teams and the players anonymous, but it came to my attention after the match, and clearly I and the team were gutted by it and acted forcefully to make sure that it was addressed, and hopefully will be a learning component both for the bystanders and also for the person that was involved in it.
What steps would you take to protect your players from racism while they're playing?
Surely if I hear anything, I will act immediately. You can't turn a blind eye to any kind of injustice, and racism is certainly one of our gravest poorly acted human traits. So I would act right away. If that means stopping a game, if that means going to an authority, if that means protecting my player, I would immediately. We are a family here, and I'm a big believer that competition should be fierce but fair.
Which sport do you feel may cause the most problem in racism?
Which sport?
Yes, sir.
Oh gosh, I'm only directly involved in soccer, and one of the great things about soccer, it is not only the biggest sport in the world, I would call it the largest phenomenon in the world. More people follow soccer than any religion, any government, any other institution. And so soccer has a massive opportunity and stage. That's from the World Cup all the way down to youth sports. So soccer can be something that binds us, that teaches us, and helps us move further as a society.
Any last thoughts? Any last thoughts in general?
Yeah, no, it's an important ingredient to think about more than just what we're doing day by day in our own kind of insular match or team. We need to think bigger than that. And I think people at Davidson, and I think people involved in soccer are capable of that. And I appreciate this opportunity to talk about such a serious issue, and I hope that my kids and their kids will live in a better society where racism no longer exists. Please visit sportsracism.weebly.com to learn more about how to stop racism in sports.